Yo, what's going on, guys? Gonna be playing some tank JAX in the top lane because it's hecka fun and I'm the only frontline champion for my team. So if I were to build squishy JAX or kind of bruiser JAX, we wouldn't be tanky enough and would get melted by their hard AoE CC like the Thresh Flay, Thresh R, Lux Q, Lux E, Maokai Q, Maokai R, just their AoE damage in general. So yeah, we're just fishing in the river, getting some free gold at the moment. Got the D shield 1 pot with the grass, turret demolish, conditioning overgrowth, magical footwear with biscuits, attack speed, AD, and health. For this build, you have 3 main items: Heartsteel, Sunfire, and Titanic. Typically, you're going to go Heartsteel into Sunfire, then Titanic, because Sunfire is way cheaper than Titanic and gives great stats. And you usually want to go Heartsteel first to get it scaling up. That way you can get some true value out of it. Heartsteel isn't that useful until it's finished. Meanwhile, Titanic's really good even when it's not finished. Alright, we'll just walk in again with an auto E auto, not bad. We ideally would want a grasp stacked up. He was in a real hurry to get the lane there. Alright, his Q's on cooldown. We'll go forward for a grasp auto. We get another one ready. We block his auto him down, E auto. We'll just follow this all the way in. Nice. We'll take it. Really good trade for us. We'll get Q next since we have a huge health advantage. He might actually want to reset there. He doesn't have TP though. Oof. Oh man, my minions are tough. His wave reinforces first technically. Got it. Yeah, if I had ignite, I could flash ignite auto there, probably get the kill. Now we just want to finish dumping the wave. Auto W reset. Got it, and got it. Nice. Got the cannon. I like it. Go ahead and use a potion to keep our grasp up. Walk in with an E. Auto W E, auto Q out. We took a turret shot for that. Not the best trade in the world. We were trying to get the kill all together, but Renekton and Dash makes that hard. We're going to walk up, auto W reset, and basically stun him. Walk up E, auto W, auto Q. That right there is 100% worth it because he misses the minions. We'll take that trade every day of the week. We also did get his ignite as well, so for us that is very worth it. We'll go ahead and pick up boots. We'll pick up this. I think this is a pretty easy matchup, at least with the way he's playing it. If you're having a harder time in your given matchup, you should go for Titanic first. You could go for the HP and the Tiamat and do all right. If you start with D shield, going the HP first is better. If you start with D blade first, and going for the Tiamat's better. HP synergizes heavily with the D shield, constant self healing. We could have also gone for bone plating. Would have been good. Second win versus a ranged champ like Teemo. Auto W, block his auto, Q auto E. That's a pretty solid gank, I'd say. Oh, he's low. He kind of has to just reset. This wave's already coming to me, so I could try to crash, but it's before the 5-minute mark, and before 5-minute mark, top turret and mid turret don't take full damage. Right now it's like 430, so on the scoreboard. We're going for Emax first. Tank JAX, it's all about just staying in the fight, popping off more grass. You can even go for lethal tempo. I think grasp can be safer for lane though, for Tank JAX, because you can keep your trade short whenever your grasp is up or about to be up. Just walk forward with Eon. Auto WE. You get the stun. We blocked a lot of autos. The more autos you block, the more damage your E will do. He's got more minions and it's reinforcing first for him, so he has to reset. He's in a really bad spot where he doesn't want to back because he knows he'll be down like 3 waves. So he wants to stay and get XP, but it's not worth it. He just needed to back. He was in a huge lose-lose situation. And his jungler had to bail him out, but Maokai's not really ahead. He's only level 3 right now because he's been spam ganking. Maokai jungler's been nerfed a lot. He's very good in kind of high elo and in pro play because his raw consistency, so they don't leave him very strong. There I'm canceling minion autos, trying to slow them down. He only has 4 more minions. 4 more minions is about what you want, but they're missing health, so if I can slow them down, keep the reinforcement point a bit closer to his turret, help solidify the freeze. Get our biscuit there. You don't use biscuits typically unless you're below half health or half mana, but ideally as low as possible on both because it heals you more the lower you are. I should have a huge level lead on him now. Should still be a freeze. He has 4 more range creeps than me, which is what we want him to have. Yeah, it's going to be Heart still into Titanic. Third item, you can go just about anything. You can go Frozen Heart. You can go Titanic. I'm sorry. You can go Frozen Heart. You can go for Hull Breaker. The core of this build is Heart Still and Titanic. That is the build. Everything else is additional. I don't know where this guy is. I guess he's in bush somewhere. Just waiting. Oh, he's mid. I guess he's not going to come back top. Alright, we'll just hold the freeze. Forever. I mean, we could try to push real quick, but we don't have really the minions for it. So, yeah, I don't see a reason to push. If he comes back, he knows I can destroy him because I have level advantage. And most importantly, I have my R and he doesn't have his R, so I have a ability advantage too. It's not just a health mana stat plus stronger ability. With extra level of my abilities, I have a whole additional ability. Your R is essentially an auto reset, does damage, gives you extra armor, magic resist as well if you hit enemy champion. So now he's finally back in lane after running around. I just missed cannon, rip. The biggest downside to tank JAX is if your team's already tanky, you will have less damage than just a normal JAX build. And another kind of smaller disadvantage is like last hitting's a little bit more tedious. I gotta thin this out. He's got 5 more minions, a melee and a bunch of ranged. I'll unmute this guy because this is pretty funny. He's not even playing the lane anymore. I mean, it's all fun and games. It's a close game so far. He's gonna put his team in a tough spot though when I'm running the map. Blocking autos. We'll go for Q max second. I'm not worried about W resets. We don't need to stack up a lethal tempo. Tank JAX is just about being sticky, staying in the thick of the fight, landing big AoEs. I don't like this play at all. I don't ping him directly, I just ping the enemy. Because if you start pinging your teammates directly, especially with kind of negative pings, like the danger, caution, or the hook, then your teammates will get mad at you. Gotta manage their feelings. We are on a team after all. We still have the freeze, baby. Freezing for life. That's top lane. If you don't like freezing, go play jungle. Jungle is the most fun role in the game for a reason. You can go where you want, pretty much whenever you want. You have more options. Top lane and mid lane, if you can hold a perma freeze, you basically just do it. And then I can come back to lane with a full item with my TP and not really miss anything. Oh my gosh, I should have just queued to that. My bad. Trying to minimize the damage I'm taking here a little bit. We'll pull these back. These range creeps are up too far. They might actually end up ruining the freeze. Because now it's kind of closer to me on the reinforcement point. And the cannon wave, since that's cannon minion, hits a lot harder, a lot quicker. Maybe I should just push now. I'm thinking that's the move here. Because Renekton's going bot, he's like full committing. He doesn't have TP either. It's not like he's just fake roaming to get me to push so he can have the wave reset. Because he could actually get more value than I'm getting if his ganks are successful. 2 plates is worth more than a champion kill. 2 plates is 350. Something like that. Our E blocks all the damage, and our E's max, so it pretty much just wipes the back line like you see there. We can step 4, pop a biscuit since we're low mana. You see Renekton is still doing his thing. They got Dragon. They're actually up in kills as a team, which is pretty funny. My mid lane's ahead CS, my bot lane's tied CS, so I think we're still in a really good spot. Obviously, I'm ahead. Minion gold is a lot more valuable than kill gold because the more minions don't translate the same way for bounties. Like, you see how I have a pretty small bounty, even though 20 CS is about a champion kill, around 300 gold. Minions have, it's like a 40% conversion to bounty, and kill gold it's like an 80%. So kills convert over twice as hard as minion gold. So you're kind of punished for getting kills in that way if you ever do end up dying, compared to getting a huge CS lead through freezing. All right, we'll take first turret gold here. Plates as well are a lower conversion rate than kills, but I think turret plate gold is a higher conversion than minion gold to bounty shutdowns. So, but an extra 150 gold plus we get the plate. I'm gonna start roaming around here in a second. Level 10. Double this Renekton's level. I want to see what they're saying in all chat. They're saying anything. They're probably quite pleased with themselves because they have dragon advantage, but they're not going to be very pleased with it here in a moment. Pick up heart still. We'll go for this. Actually, I don't have any tenacity. I should go for Mercs into, I say Sunfire, just to get turbo tanky. We'll run bot side. I have TP up. Could sit on the split. The thing is, I don't think Renekton's gonna match me. I don't want to absolutely bore you guys to death. I imagine those of you stuck around are kind of getting to that point, so we'll make something happen. But for you people, you should stay on the split with this. Like, this lead's stupid. Like, I could dive them under turret essentially. Now we don't want to steal the last hits, but we kind of do want to push the wave. Problem is if I start taking the last hits now, Israel's gonna crap his pants. The right move though is for my bot lane to go top lane and let me take this. That's kind of what you do now. We jump away. Oh, okay. We get a heart still. That's pretty cool. I want him to use a hook or something, and I'll jump in. Oh, there's his flay. Got it. Got it. I actually killed them both here. Auto W, auto E, auto. Flash stun, auto. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. Look, they're both full item. Look at me. I'm one full item. We're the same gold spent just about, besides my blommies. The difference is I'm a higher level and I'm tank JAX. That's the difference. Oh, I didn't get off my thing there. That sucks. Draven might toss out his R. I don't think it would kill me though. I've had an extremely high success with tank JAX in the jungle. I've had very bad success on JAX playing him not tank JAX in the jungle with various JAX builds. Super hit or miss on JAX builds in the jungle. But for tank JAX, have been my personal best results on him top and jungle at the moment. Got Sunfire now. We'll go for Titanic. We're chilling. You can go for Titanic second, but Sunfire is super cheap. Super, super cheap. Super, super strong. Down goes Kha'Zix. I don't know what he thought would happen there, diving Thresh under turret. That's kind of rough. And they're not behind either by any means. Now Renekton's getting a free farm. I don't think this is warded, but we're about to find out. Auto W, get in with Q, auto E. I tried to flash stun, but I didn't have flash, so I just kind of ended up squandering my E charge. Renekton's crashing a cannon wave. I'll head up there for that. I have tier 2 boots. He doesn't have tier 2 boots. I should be faster. Plus free boots is an additional 10 movement speed on top of your boots. So we're pretty dang quick. We're moving 405. He's moving 370. Where are you gonna run to, my guy? Get the stun, auto R. Q to him. Bop him with my W. Obviously our W applies grasp, our auto and our W are both on hit effects. Apply on hit effects such as grasp, Bork, Titanic. And Sunfire used to have an on hit effect as well. Sunfire used to have Flame Touch, for those of you who weren't aware. Basically it'd make your autos do this huge AoE burn damage. I think it was that way for the last 2 seasons. Auto W. Yeah, there's no reason to take Grasp on JAX and then build him normally. It doesn't scale that well. I'll go ahead and take some of this. Already got most of that. We can keep our passive stack, keep the attack speed up. W's pretty cheap, only 30 mana versus the E 90. We're at 64% extra attack speed. Let's get our ward down, hop on over. We can go for this turret real quick. Double kill, nice. My Sunfire is going to make the turret hit me once Renekton gets closer. I should have used my E sooner. Worried about getting CC'd underneath the turret. Alright, we can go ahead and back. We can pick up Tiamat. This is the core of the build. Heartsteel, Titanic, and Sunfire. You can kind of choose when to build which one when, depending on the matchup. For example, if they're both physical damage junglers, or I'm sorry, if you're playing against a physical damage top and physical damage jungler, you can argue for Sunfire first. It's also very inexpensive. If you're having an easy time in the matchup, you'll always really go Heartsteel first for the scaling. And Titanic is typically what you would get second or third. That is the core of the build, is the Heartsteel, Titanic, and Sunfire. The only time you wouldn't build Sunfire, it's so rare, is if they're full AP. This is the only time, because the armor on it isn't going to be that useful. It's very rare to see a full AP team, enemy team comp though. They're almost always going to have like an 80 carry or like an 80 jungler. Wow, I'm missing these minions. Auto W set, got Eon. Jump to my minion. Auto W, pop a double R. Auto Q auto. Might be able to run him down and kill him, but it's not worth it. I don't even think he's worth 300 gold. This turret's gone. I can kind of just leave it here and let my minions get blown up on it. He's gonna miss cannon and melee. Boop. Alright, we take the turret. Let's go get red. Seems to be a control word over here. Cool. Auto E, block his auto. He might be coming over here. I need to pull this in the bush. We have 145 AD. That seems pretty high. Auto W reset. Nice. He might be right here. We'll see. Nope. Got my passive stacked up. I have grasp ready as well. Auto W. We'll go for the wave here in a second. Thanks for the grasp, my dude. Cool. Boop. Yeah, we're getting really, really tanky. We're getting the bonus 223 health from Overgrowth. We're getting the extra armor magic resist from Conditioning. We're getting the extra health from our rune stat, 103 right now. Plus Grasp 17 times, so about 100 from Grasp as well. So 100 Grasp, 226 here, 103 here, and then we have our high health items. So we're sitting at, guys, seriously, 4,420 minutes in. That is outrageous. That's like Scion or Mundo levels of HP. To round off the build, you can build pretty much anything. I would say Hullbreaker if you're going to split. Otherwise, probably Black Cleaver, Frozen Heart. If you need magic resist, I would go for, I guess since we're on hit, Wit's End or Maw. I'm not a big fan of Wit's End as an item. I still kind of prefer Maw. Wit's End, it doesn't really feel like it was made for anybody. Like, even on Kale, very situational. They're kind of just grouping up, hoping my teammates run in one at a time, which is what's happening. That's why the kills are so close. Auto W. Auto R, auto. Q, auto W. Oh my gosh. That damage is something else. Sunfire's about to get me killed. Yeah, Sunfire's trying to get me killed there. Good job Maokai timing his CC with our minions being dead. He rooted to me, walked behind, queued me. I couldn't really outplay that. Draven evaporated, guys. He's 2 full items. Oh boy. That's got to be rough as an 80 carry. You can have a tank jump on your head and bop you down with a couple of autos. Heart still's done. 1700 damage, giving me 358 bonus permanent health. So it's giving me over 1100 total at the moment. I'm kind of low. I'll TP back in. Spear of Shojin is really good as well, even for tank JAX. Since they have the Maokai stacking armor, I'll go for Cleaver. His wave clear is so good. I don't think there's a single tank that can clear wave faster than him. Maybe tank Scion, maybe with his Q. Once Scion has Titanic, perhaps. It's close though. I want to bop him with my heart still auto here. I didn't even get it. Oh well. I could probably end right about now. No one wants to stop it. Hey friends. Q auto W, we get this done. Auto R auto. Q away, auto W. Got my Eon. Get the double stun, auto W. I need my E back up. Kind of sucks I missed out on my heart still there. No clue why the turret's hitting me. I guess my minis aren't close enough. Maokai knocked us out of the air with his with his Q. And this is why you can't let the enemy top laner freeze farm for 10 years like we did. At some point, we're going to get in the fight and it is going to be ugly for them. Absolutely. Auto WE, and that's game. We'll take a look at damage dealt, damage taken, and runes. Heart still gave us over 1200 health. Nearly 1300. Wow, all right, let's see the graphs. Looking at damage dealt enemy champions, we were not the highest in the game. We were number 2 behind the poking Zurath. For damage taken, total damage, oh, there it is. For damage taken, we had the most on our team, not quite the most in the game. And for self-mitigated, we were number 1 in the game. Pretty solid. For runes, high value. All in all, tank JAX is a whole lot of fun. It makes sense if your team lacks a front line. Otherwise, just play him normally. If you guys enjoyed this JAX video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It helps out a lot. My name is King Sticks. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.